Welcome, friendship students. I'm Dr. Good. I'm going to very briefly walk through our syllabus for World Lit this fall semester and your first module 1. First of all, on the syllabus up at the top, it has all my contact information. Let it be known that email is by far the most efficient way, the fastest way for you to get a response from me for any question. A question, of course, that's not answered on our frequently asked questions list on our Blackboard classroom. The second part is the required text. It's hefty, probably weighs 3 or 4 pounds. Mine's falling apart. I hope yours isn't. But anyway, this is what it looks like. And we're not going to be reading the whole thing, but we're going to be reading pieces of a whole bunch of it. So hopefully you've already got your book, or you can get it in the next day or two. The scope or purpose mentioned at the beginning of your syllabus. I'm not going to go through that really. We're reading about literature and then we're going to write about it. Although this isn't a writing class, it is an English class, so unfortunately a good portion of your grade will come from writing. Probably about half of it, but the other parts, the other portions of your grade will come from group and individual projects, and then of course your comprehensive final exam. The requirements are listed here as well. I'll let you read those on your own. I also didn't mention up at the top we have your prerequisites. I'm assuming all of you have successfully taken and passed English 1301 and 1302. Instructional outcomes, I'll let you read those as well. You're going to be able to do all kinds of stuff with literature once you finish this course. Absence policy, I take attendance by your discussion board postings. So if you are MIA 2 weeks in a row, there's a good chance that you're going to be dropped from this course. So if for some reason you are unable to post on our discussion board, which you need to be posting, and those questions will be sent to you on a weekly basis. If you are unable to get to a computer to post 2 weeks in a row, you need to contact me somehow as quickly as possible, because I will drop you from the course if you were gone for 2 weeks, more than 2 weeks in a row, I should say. The grading policy, you're going to end up in this class with an A, B, C, D, or F. I grade based on a 1,000-point system. Essentially, each of your modules, your 4 modules that you will be emailing to me, when you complete them, they're each worth 200 points. And then your final exam, which also includes your finished portfolio, that is worth 200 points as well. As far as the final exam goes, while we're on the topic, I should say that I am going to attempt to give you that final exam in person. I'm going to come to your school, and hopefully, if I can work things out with your powers that be, I'm going to be there to administer that test myself. Plagiarism, hopefully you all know what plagiarism is by now from your various English classes. Essentially, don't do it. If you copy and paste something from the internet, you need to put it in quotation marks and document it properly. If you copy and paste something for an essay, even just a piece of something into your essay, and you don't have a works cited page on the end of that essay, you're going to receive an F definitely for the paper, and very possibly an F in the course. I'd say very likely. The English department is very, very sensitive, as you know, about plagiarism. So also know that with this many students using internet research these days, if you do copy and paste something from the internet, chances are someone else is too, and I'm going to spot it immediately. So do your own work. Classroom decorum. Most of our interaction is going to come on the discussion board, so make sure that you are respectful of others' opinions at all times when you're posting on the discussion board. I will monitor the discussion board, and I read every post. There's no way I can respond to every post, and in fact I don't respond that much at all, because I think the discussion board is most effective when it is students who are doing most of the posting on there. However, I do read all the posts, and so I expect you to be respectful of your fellow students at all time. Students with disabilities, if you have any kind of a disability at all that may affect your performance in this class, you need to contact the student services number listed here on your syllabus. and they can make accommodations for you. Even if it is in the form of perhaps a learning disability, you can get extra time for your final exam, which is the only test that's going to be in here. But if you need special accommodations, if you need to take the test by yourself, for example, we can accommodate you in those areas. Diversity statement kind of goes along with the classroom decorum part of the syllabus. Essentially, be nice, play nice, be respectful of your fellow students. Course content is just a brief outline. It does not give you all of the readings for the class. It just tells you when the modules are due, but your readings will come in your module assignments themselves. So you already have your module 1. Hopefully you have that in hand, so you know what your readings for module 1 will be. They vary depending on which module, but most of module 1 is in the form of pieces. We're not reading entire works. For example, the selections from the Bible that are in there, or even the Iliad and the Odyssey. We're just reading pieces of those because we are reading pieces of so many different works this semester. However, there is a place on your portfolio templates for you to explain what the whole work is. So even though we might just be reading snippets of something, you need to make sure that you understand the entire context that it came from. What else do I have? Keep track of your own grades. I don't do grades on Blackboard. We only have 5 grades this semester anyway. You'll be getting 4 grades back, but you won't get that final exam grade back by itself. That final exam grade will simply manifest itself in the form of your final grade. Let's see. I don't think I have anything else to add. Just email me with questions. If you can't find the answer to your question on your frequently asked questions section of Blackboard, I have not worked within an online forum before where so many of my students knew each other. So this is going to be new and somewhat exciting for me. I'm very much looking forward to going through some of your group projects. It's something that, because of this rather unique situation, it's something I don't frequently get to do with online students. So I'm pretty excited about that. I'm a big fan of group projects. But you will also, in each module, have the opportunity, if you choose not to work in a group, you will have an opportunity to do just an individual project. But we will be sharing those. So I look forward to working with you this semester, and have a nice first week of class.